Okay, who are the ones you mentioned again? Wada Masanari, the figure skater guy, and the Ojima-san?
Right. Wada's is gone, though. I think Daiki took it.
I'm not seeing a file for the figure skater either. Just a bunch of auxiliary stuff. Medical records, details about his session, that sort of thing. His name is Yanagi Shigeki, apparently.
That rings a bell.
And the Ojima one is Takeshi. Ojima Takeshi.
Right.
I'm definitely seeing mention that they finished their session. For Ojima, at least. That's the only one I'm really digging into.
Does it say that they let them go?
Yeah, it does, but then... why didn't we hear about it? That doesn't make any sense. It says they returned home immediately after their 5-week stay.
Maybe we got picked up as soon as they got released.
That doesn't make sense, though. Nakamigawa was gone for at least a year. Unless they held him for like 11 months before they started the game. That just, it doesn't add up.
They wouldn't have, right? I mean, we started our game right after we got here, didn't we? We definitely weren't sitting around for 11 months.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, I'll keep these with me for review. In the meantime, we should look through our own Session 2 files. I want to see if we can pin down any sort of motive.
How would you even be able to tell? I mean, what would that entail?
Someone might have been particularly adverse to the dark, or maybe deep water. They'd have a higher drive to kill than normal.
Right.
All right, let me take a look. Not seeing anything particularly notable for Yohei. Pretty detailed medical records, but nothing that would lead me to think that he had any specific motive. At least, not any more motive than anybody else. He and Matthias were close, though. If I were him, and I had to pick someone to kill, it would make sense to go for someone who trusted me completely and would be easy to access.
I mean, I think that would probably be a mercy.
What?
If he had killed Matthias, then... I mean, that would have probably been easier than watching someone else do it, right? I think it would have probably been a good decision.
Are you feeling all right?
What?
Maybe you should sit.
Right.
Den. It definitely wasn't her for what it's worth. But let's consider this a creative exercise in massive reaches. If it had been Den, why would she have done it?
I mean, she's not afraid of the dark or anything, is she?
She's afraid of spiders, judging from her file, which doesn't really correlate. If she had killed Matthias, I don't think she would have volunteered to go underwater and find him. If she had found him on her own and the announcement didn't trigger, that would have been a pretty big giveaway.
Maybe she just wanted out.
That's the only thing I can really think of, I guess. I mean, with all the ongoing internal threats lately, that makes sense.
Ongoing? Huh?
Yokoi trying to kill Ninamiya, Shishikura killing Kumada. I mean, we're trapped in here with some people I wouldn't exactly class as trustworthy at this point. She might have just felt cornered. People do crazy things when they're cornered.
Right.
Aside from that, I know she's been having, a hard time lately. I guess... I still don't think she did it, though. If nothing else, I don't think she'd do that to the innocent people in here.
Are any of us innocent people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, I'm feeling really dizzy right now, Hirose.
Drink.
Right.
Matthias. I mean, if he did it himself, who would we even vote for? Not that there's any way he did it himself. If you're going to kill yourself, you don't duct tape your own wrists and mouth and drown yourself. That's just... I mean, it's not impossible, but it's definitely not the go-to. Besides, it would be purposely misleading. I don't know why he'd do that unless he wanted us all dead.
Right.
But let's humor it for a minute. Why would he kill himself?
It's an easy way to skip a trial.
Right, but aside from that.
Being here is worse than being dead.
Well, I'm trying to think more along the lines of why he tried to cover it up as a murder, I guess.
Maybe he wanted all of us dead too.
I don't see why, though. I mean, I don't think he had any issues with us aside from... You don't think he'd take all of us down just to kill Yokoi, do you?
Definitely not.
Definitely, but what do you think of the idea of it being less of a suicide and more of a consensual murder?
Consent... What?
If he wanted to kill himself, he could cooperate with someone else who wanted to get out of here. That person could kill him, and since he was on board with it, there wouldn't be any... disregard. Nothing. Sorry.
Right.
Yokoi. Not sure where to even start. She's not afraid of the dark or the water for what it's worth, but that doesn't really matter since we already know she's willing to kill just to get out of here.
Right. She killed Ninomiya, or...
She tried to. He's alive.
Right.
Everyone turned against her pretty hard, but Matthias was directly against her. He was intensely against her. It would make sense to target him if she wanted to kill someone, but, I mean, it would have made more sense to go for Shishikura. Still, if we're going off of motive alone, Yokoi's a top pick. We should see if we can talk to her before the trial starts.
Yeah.
Maikawa. She's another one I want to look at a little more closely. The power outage was directly impacting her, and pretty severely at that. She was down 3 limbs.
But that... I mean, wouldn't that make it hard to kill someone?
Definitely. But if she had extra battery power that we didn't know about, it would also be a pretty good cover. I really think that she's someone to consider either way. She had a pretty obvious reason to kill. We shouldn't write it off. Mine.
Yeah?
Well, if I was going to kill Matthias, then... No, it just doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't put this much work into keeping everyone alive and then turn around and sacrifice everyone to escape. I mean, I guess in theory, the pressure of trying to keep everyone alive could push me to kill someone to escape from that, but, I mean, it didn't, so, yeah.
Right.
I'm not afraid of the dark or the water, so neither of those would influence me either.
I mean, you were the bleeding, though.
True, but I was recruited, so by that point I was already sort of secured into the role of helping. I wouldn't go out of my way to kill someone.
That's very objective.
I'm doing my best to be objective. I guess that would be my only real motive, though. The medical stress in this place is pretty unrelenting.
Sorry.
No. It's fine. I just feel a bit bad that I can't do more, honestly. It's just a little tricky to keep up with is all. Don't be sorry. Shishikura. Wow. He's got a few phobias listed here. None of them are related to the dark or the water, but sheesh. I mean, do I even need to say it? He already killed someone. Obviously, he'd killed someone. But I don't know if he'd do it again is the thing. I feel like he's been pretty repentant.
Right.
Well, I mean, it wasn't Mion. We could probably skip that one.
Seriously?
Mion wouldn't do something like that.
You'll come up with a motive for yourself, but not Mion?
Well, I mean, if it absolutely had to be Mion, then... I can't even think of anything. It's not Mion.
Shingo.
Okay, if it had to be Mion, then for escape, maybe. I just don't see how they'd have a stronger motive than anyone else.
I mean, aren't Ninomiya and Mion, like, really close?
Yes, but Mion isn't interested in Ninomiya. Certainly not to the point where they'd start eliminating competition over it. That's ridiculous. Yours is next.
Right.
This feels a bit pointless. I really don't think it was you. I was with you all morning. Unless you kill Matthias before you... I mean... Did you?
No.
If it had to be you, why would you have done it?
I already said.
Right. Because being here is worse than being dead. Why Matthias, though? Atsushi?
What?
You're not really listening anymore, are you?
sorry.
Don't worry about it. I think we've wasted enough time in here either way. Are you ready to leave?
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Here.
Thank you.
Steady.
God,
Atsushi?
do you want me to just ask him?
Pardon?
I can hear things.
Pardon? What? Atsushi! Are you okay? Shit! Wake up! Damn it! Just hold on!